Okay, let's see if this works. I guess it's gonna work. Yep. What am I doing? Um. Oh yeah, I keep having to do this thing where I'm like, I want to know what my IP address is, and like, it seems to so intermittently be able to find a website that'll just echo back the environment variables or whatever. Maybe that's what I should have searched for. HP Echo server. Yeah, I mean that'll. But like, I just feel like these people are all just sketchy as fuck. Yeah, so I just should just add an echo endpoint. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I feel like I'm getting in a rabbit hole now. We just want client info or something. Mm, like, look at this stupidity. Like, because this is like where this is so stupid. Like, if I just had the request, you just have this one function. Like, this is totally pointless shit right here. Which is why I need to go back and fix this. Um, I don't know why I haven't done that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just need to add an endpoint that's just like the environment. Oh, I got all this crap in here though. And what do I want this to be? Um, where's this thing? I'm just putting it right here. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say client environment or something. Client info. Um, no. Do I even keep this information though? Like, it's kind of funny. I don't, because I think part of my point to some degree was that I just like wasn't even gonna keep some of this stuff. So like, you shouldn't you shouldn't use the IP address for anything, so I'm not gonna put it anywhere. Plus, we just don't have to like parcel these headers necessarily, although you gotta somewhat parse them. But so I think, yeah, IP address is just not. Isn't that? Yeah, but they're just not gonna be. This is not a thing. So I can't actually do this handler, which is an interesting. Uh, it's so like I just can't do this at all. Although there is a like a the file descriptor is a thing. So I've got that. And it is a socket, I know. So um oh, ow. Oh. All right, I'm not going down this route. Such a such a huge sidetrack from what I was doing. Um, all right. Where the hell was I? New user web needs to work. Wait, why did I? Where? Oh, right. This writes the body. Um, so oh, I guess that actually was correct. You're gonna only say it's a okay if this actually worked, which makes sense, I guess. And this is probably gonna need to be an internal server error thing. In this case, um, I assume I actually. Oh, that's not right anyway. Um, what am I doing? So when you hit the thing and say whatever, new certificate, new user, new user. Oh. Hmm. Right. So like you make the uh email user alias. What am I doing on that? Hmm. Don't know what I'm doing. Is the email being the fingerprint a good idea? That's probably um I mean obviously if it's not a real email address in there, it's not going to work. And the session thing is obviously cleaner from that regard. The session thing doesn't seem bad at all, actually, except for a potentially unnecessary thing. It does also mean you can have multiple users. So, but you have to put something in there is the problem. Like, how many places do I depend on that? User. Yeah, here something happens, doesn't it? No, we look up the session, which gets you the ID. So, what is this? Some sort of thing? Yeah, so that doesn't have a bunch of anything. Account handler. Oh, it's user ID by email. But I'm probably not calling that many places. Invite. Well, it's just anywhere you're trying to see if there's an existing user. You're using that as an ID, unique ID. So all that's out the window anyway. So yeah, I don't think basically yeah, you definitely want the new user web. So we definitely so if I don't put the fingerprint in there, um, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Well, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that, but because basically that should go away, right? Like you could conceivably have multiple emails just the same. Grief. So yeah. So anyway, so that'll just obviously mean this was the certificate that created the account for whatever reason. So we'll just assume that's gonna work. Um, and then we could just do a simple thing like, does it have an at sign in it? Whatever. Fuck it. Let's see if it works. Oh, and then I'm putting this in here though, and the user ID. This isn't right. Doesn't that have to be? Yeah, this is supposed to be the pointer. That means we have the ID down here. And this is the user web, and the user is in the app, and the session is in web. I don't know. Okay, stop doing that. Let's see. So, what is, oh, invited by. This will just, I guess, be 0? Because I guess we'll just, I don't know, we'll have to figure out how to handle that later. Oh, something's going on there. Unused variable 17. Oh, yeah, I don't know what we're doing there. When should a cert session expire? So what I think is gonna happen is we're gonna exit out of that, and it's this. So unfortunately, and I guess you have to like cache when you say cancel or something. Um, Because none of these are matte. So, but if I take, whoops, shit, this fingerprint and I go to this, then oh, look at this. What the fuck is this down here? Wait, have I inadvertently tried this already? Because this is gibberish, like it's the the bytes. Oh, right. It is. Um, because it's the token is already base 64 or hex formatted. Which also doesn't matter in this case, so whatever. But there's no user associated with this, so this is the ID update set user ID equals 1 on session web where session ID equals this thing. Oh, this is where you put the actual session web. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. And okay. So now this is user 1. So I feel like there's I don't know what that is. Hey, it doesn't work. That's, I guess, a good sign. Oh, no, it doesn't work because it's not running. Jeez. Um, also, I didn't go to the thing. Like, so this should be this. Oh, look at that. So I'm logged in apparently. And I'm incognito. Holy shit. What did I just inadvertently hit? So I should actually be able to go in here and change this to user 2 and just reload the page. And now I should be, yep. So that works. That's kind of cool. Um, so I should have no cookies. Cookies on the other side are used, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand why it's never just like, I guess there's no manage. Oh, no, I'm in the incognito mode, so of course that's idiot. But now this thing is not valid. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this one is valid. And currently I have some sort of cookies. We're going to delete that. No cookie logging in. No cookies at all. It's just I don't think we need that still. So that's, I guess that, I mean, it works. Is that where we're at? I don't think I had the thing running. Oh, I should fix that. Being able to run without a cloud storage thing. I don't think it's a big change. Is that all there is? That seems a little ridiculous. Okay, oh, we need to see if I can create one. What? Why does that keep giving that other thing? So here I want to say I don't have one. And there isn't one. So I do new user and it bombs. It, what? New client. This is Mac. Verify failure. What? We're in this thing. So what happened? Um, New clients unable to parse CAP12. The fuck? Why would that fail? What? Am I calling it wrong? Fingerprint and P12 out. The P12 is definitely there. So that must be. I mean, I didn't touch any of that. Why is this failing? What am I doing here? This has got to be. Am I freeing that correctly? That seems terrible. So it looks like I'm not freeing this correctly as a side note. Um, But most of these failures shouldn't happen, so I'm just gonna put it down at the bottom and not care. I'm still not sure. Oh, 133? What is, oh, Mac verify failure. What? Time looks right. What the fuck is this? I couldn't load the fucking thing. Um, hmm. This doesn't make any sense at all. Why? Wait, what is a P? Whoa, we're making this thing. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, so you do bio and then you do whatever that does to convert it, I guess, into something else. And then there's yet another parsing part where you give it the P12 and it finds the things you want. What? No. No, we're not doing any of that. Um, so it claims that it actually read the file, and also at some point this file was, yeah, Mac verify failure. What? obviously we didn't get one there. That just failed again. Same exact error. However, I um, okay. Well, at least we know it fails correctly-ish. Open SSL PKCS 12 parse. Oh, oh, I know what happened. Where's what is this thing called? No client thing. Yeah, it's right here. I stupidly, this is not that key, that's that key. It's the when you create it that we want to not do that. This is the fingerprint. So you write party is here is the create, and we're passing in the pass here. So this is the one where I want to just do this is pass procedures. Um, it doesn't really say what happens if you just don't put one. So, yeah, obviously, I want this just to be this, probably. Idiot. Hey, oh, we gotta fix this. Um, new 2.p12. So that works, and now you're in this situation, and this is when you gotta go into settings. Please, fuck you. Or is that doing it? Whatever. Uh, so nope. Oh, you can't. Wait. Client certificates from platform. Huh? Uh, okay, that worked with the. Oh, this is a 64-bit thing. That's too big. Um, or whatever. Um, so now that's added. So in theory, I go back here. Oh, look. For some reason, the subject's blank now? Why is that? I guess I somehow fucked that up. Yeah, the subject's actually just supposed to be a number? Whatever. So now I picked that. The problem is I'm pointed at the wrong page. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a problem. So what I should do is just create this as like some number at the user ID at the well, no, you can't do that. Well, so we'll have to figure out what to do about that still. But anyways, there I should be able to change this client cert. Oh, I think it can't be a space maybe. I don't remember. So it's working. I've got some stuff. I don't know why we have the more there. Um, my feed should have nothing. No. Oh. Wait, why do I have nothing in my wallet? Oh. What? Oh, something failed there, right? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is I just called that thing, but I still gotta do insert user. New web? Wait, new what? Oh God, idiot. Yeah, so I was creating a random name already, and then well, also we need to check. Um, Huh. Yeah, well, the auth works at least. Yeah, that doesn't work. So, um, right. So, a user is a user. Uh, I probably should have just called this then, right? I've just been being oh no, this was over in the other thing. So, so it's not really quite insert user as much anymore. It's like, as much as like a setup user or something, or and we'd have to send the user ID. Um, hmm. Hmm. I think I should just call it new user. So I'm going to be providing the user ID. So yeah, that would just no longer be a pointer. And it also needs to go, this needs to be request user ID. So we just set that to hmm, payment required. Interesting. Um, Also, I don't think that should have been showing that. So yeah, so that's gonna already have the so we're just gonna call this add user or something. Don't really know, but we take out these things. This is just a direct thing now, and these things are all on the request anyway. And also, there's a good chance this doesn't actually have to be here, but um, why am I doing this to? Why am I sending the alias there? Oh, because it's a specific thing. Wait, who is it notifying? Oh, the owner. Oh, right. That was put in there so that I would know when a new user was created. It's less relevant after adding the invites. So that's add user. But the problem is all these things. So I just have to like, yeah, move to the trash. Holy shit, look at all this code I get to delete. And this thing, oh, invite. This is gonna have to work totally different. Um, so now insert user can only happen in the one place, I guess. So that's probably not gonna work. For starters, email. What? Email login code? What? Did I already remove that or something? Or, wait. Email login code. So it is this. So I had already just removed that apparently. Oh, so that's removed. New client certificate. What the fuck? I put this in here, but that is not gonna happen. So it's now join and log. Not invite was the one. Um. Uh. I don't know about that. I think I can just actually the invite one is something that this, but we're just going to reevaluate this. Where should it go? Insert. So, oh, side issue is I don't think this is like 16 characters for the alias. What the shit? Um, hmm. Um, don't know. There's got to be invite codes, right? So you're not. You're just. You shouldn't have to have an email address. So that means that what? Hmm. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't. How would the invite even work? I don't think it does. I think at best you would have the invite code doesn't really allow you to necess. Yeah, it's really just more about an external PIN or password that gives you permission to register. Whatever, we'll come back to that later. Because you can't just put the like inline thing, which is kind of a downside of this overall. What? Oh, maybe I just do this. Except for you gotta actually put it in there. 1761. Oh, what's happening? Oh, So this means I'm creating this user and then I'm gonna insert this thing. Session ID and this thing from there. Um, so this is gone, and now the join handler. Do I need this? Yes, because that checks and does the session lookup. Hmm. I do need to. Hmm. Why is the name blank? What did I do there? Uh, it's part of the certificate here. Somehow I blanked out the name, but I added this random. Well, we got a couple of problems here. Wait. Um, and we're gonna do that. We just do it here. This thing. Not part of certificate. What? And this, what is this? Oh, wait. This is the thing. So for some reason, there's actually nothing for the subject. What the fuck happened there? Is this not it? This was name. Oh, I think there's some dumb shit going on. Subject. That implies there was just nothing in the thing? That doesn't seem right. Oh, this is probably not right here either, is it? So that's some other side issue. So not correct for client certs. Um, yeah, so we need some different things going on there. But I don't understand why the subject is not working. So, um, what do you think the problem is there? Was it really just not? Oh, um, so it's definitely a fingerprint when there's no user, but this is all just somehow. Oh, wait. I mean, how um. So I can just hit this as many times as I want. Ooh. Oh my God. You know why that happened? How is this empty? Oh, for starters, its size is probably too small. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How big is your 64-bit 32 for hex? What's the max size for that? It must be failing on size, right? We actually do all that, but the right is gonna like right checks stuff. So if it's not gonna fit, yeah. So this obviously should must have failed, and of course, you're not checking the thing. Oh wait, it's not that actually. I don't know why I did all that when you could just straight up print it out, but That's not why this failed though, because a second ago that just worked fine. So I had to have created something else, and join is still not doing the thing that I was trying to get it to do. Ugh, that. What the fuck? So, I'm not even. I didn't even call the other things. The add user. So there's not a. Well, you don't have any of the application user stuff. This is some weird shit. Invalid database connection? Um, hmm. Why the fuck is this trimmed off there? Oh my god, is that because that's just a this thing? No, it's in the what the fuck? Uh, no, I'm not okay. New client certificate. So really, I want to do like this, I think. And these things just go away. And should have searched whatever. This goes away, and then you have this. I don't think that adds anything to do with what's going on, though. Right? Um, this is gonna be something like this. What was this? This is this, so it's gotta be this, I guess. Um, what? I don't think you even need the email anymore. Hmm. Do I need the email? Fuck. Oh. No. But still, ah, shit. So you definitely need some kind of email. This is getting to be. I don't want to do any of this. The emails just have to be some unique crap. Mm, right. Hmm. I guess this one. Oh, this you could just take off the email. Like, what the fuck? Why do you even need the email at all? So this would just be add just the. Oh, no, you do this part. You've been randomly assigned the user alias there. So this, and then we just take off that. What is this? This is just to the owner, so this doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, we're just gonna do all that. We don't care. So that solves the email problem, which wasn't the real problem, I guess. Um, hmm. The old, it must have been like why ever this failed into user, which is gonna be this call. And assuming it's the one that failed. Email is the fingerprint. User ID, email. Well, that's a problem. What? Oh. The user ID is returned. Meh. Insert into user. Get the user. Yes. It's time to eat actually. But I'm gonna continue to sort this out after I eat, I guess. Don't know what's failing there. It's very weird. Um, hmm. There was a thing just rolling around in my brain about were threads bad to add to Unix, Linux. Hmm. Like my thought here was that like this raw performance claim is wrong. But I could see how like say a multi-threaded decoder might be more difficult if you were doing like video decoder, but I don't know that that's true. Since like on Linux, processes and threads are pretty much the same, I think. So like you're just using different calls. You can share memory. Like it's not. Yeah, I mean, this is the core reason why I did the like web server to be multi-process was the crashing and user isolation. Okay. So anyway, I gotta eat. We'll figure out what the fuck.